You are not alone tonight. Even if your home is quiet, even if no one calls, even if it feels like the whole world has gone to sleep and forgotten you, you are not alone. Somewhere, right now, someone understands exactly what you're feeling. Someone else also lies awake in the soft light of a lamp, wondering how life became so quiet. They too are searching for peace in the silence. Life changes in ways we never imagined. People move away. Spouses pass on. Children build their own worlds. And suddenly, the house that was once filled with laughter feels too big for just one soul. But that doesn't mean your story is finished. Not yet. Not even close. Maybe you're sitting in the chair you've sat in for years, the one where your spouse once sat beside you. Maybe you still hear the echo of their voice in the walls, the sound of their footsteps in memory. Maybe you've reached for the phone more times than you can count, wanting to call someone, only to realize there's no one waiting on the other end. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not overreacting. You're human. Loneliness doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. It shows up in that moment you pour 2 cups of coffee instead of 1, or when you realize you've been staring out the window far longer than you meant to. It doesn't mean you're broken. It just means your heart remembers what connection feels like, and it misses it. After years of caring for others, raising children, working hard, loving deeply, the quiet can feel unbearable. It's not that you can't handle being alone. It's that after a lifetime of being needed, it feels strange not to be. But please know this, you are still needed. Even if nobody says it today, you are still needed. Your presence matters. Your story matters. The world is a little emptier without your light in it. It's easy to think the best part of life is over after the big moments, raising kids, building a career, living beside someone you loved. But life is wiser than that. The best part of life often hides in the quiet chapters, the gentle ones, the ones where you finally get to know yourself again. When you lose someone you shared everything with, it feels like part of your soul goes with them. You reach for their hand in the night and it's not there. You hear a song and feel a weight in your chest that words can't describe. That's grief. It's love that has nowhere to go. It doesn't mean your love died. It means it's still alive inside you, waiting for gentleness to hold it again. Talk to them if you need to. Whisper to the photograph. Tell them about your day, your memories, your pain. They may not answer, but love always listens. You might not feel them beside you, but sometimes, if you're still enough, you'll feel peace rush through you, a kind of silent reassurance that they're not gone, they've just changed form. And if the ache of retirement feels like the world has moved on without you, remember your identity wasn't your job. You were never your title or the schedule pinned to your wall. You were the heart that showed up every day, the person who made things work, the one people could count on. That hasn't changed. Now you have a new kind of freedom, not the restless kind, but the peaceful one. The chance to wake up and choose what your day becomes. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to rush anywhere. You can define life again on your terms. Remember Robert, the retired teacher. After 40 years of teaching, he woke up one morning and didn't know what to do with himself. He missed the noise of the classroom, the laughter, the purpose. But a neighbor asked if he could help a little boy with reading. Robert said yes. That one yes turned into joy he hadn't felt in years. He later said, "Purpose isn't something you retire from. It's something you return to in new ways." And Margaret, she made 2 cups of coffee every morning, even after her husband passed. One for her, one for him. For months, she couldn't stop. But one day she realized it wasn't madness. It was love keeping its promise. That small ritual gave her peace. She kept making that second cup. It reminded her she wasn't alone, just surrounded by memories strong enough to comfort her. Loneliness always tells you you're forgotten, but loneliness lies. You are part of so many stories you may never see. You raised people who raise others. You've affected strangers you'll never meet. The warmth you've given still ripples through time. Even when you can't see it, your life is still touching lives. Let's take a breath together. In and out. There's calm in that breath. There's proof you're still here, still growing, still part of something sacred. You are not past your purpose. You are living in the part of life where wisdom shines brightest. The young race ahead, but you understand the value of slowing down, of seeing beauty in small things. There is still music to play. There are still stories in your heart that only you can tell. There are still people, perhaps nearby, perhaps online, who need the comfort that only your voice can offer. If you can, reach out to one person this week. Call them. Write them a letter. You don't even need a reason. Sometimes the world just needs to hear your voice. Join a local group if you can, or volunteer for something small. Read to children. Talk to someone at the community center. Smile at the person serving your groceries. Connection doesn't have to be grand. It can begin with one simple hello. Create new rituals for yourself. Morning tea in your favorite chair, evening walks, lighting a candle for no reason except gratitude. Rituals remind the soul that it still belongs to this world. Take care of your body even gently. Stretch, walk, feel the sunlight on your skin. Don't do it to stay young. Do it to stay free. Move not for appearance, but for joy. And always stay curious. Learn something new. Try painting, gardening, storytelling, or simply learn to rest without guilt. It's not selfish to take care of yourself after a lifetime of caring for others. It's survival. Every morning you wake up is a quiet miracle. You're still here, still breathing, still capable of giving, receiving, belonging. It's never too late to begin again. Close your eyes for a moment. Think of everything your heart has survived. The losses, the moments of doubt, the tears no one saw. And yet, you're here, still strong, still ready to love. You are not defined by what you've lost, but by what you continue to give. The world needs your calm, your patience, your quiet faith that things can get better. You are living proof that they do. When you share kindness, whether to a stranger or to yourself, the world softens a little. You are part of that healing. And if in the silence you ever start to wonder where God is or where love went, remember this: love never leaves. It only changes place. Look up at the stars tonight. They've been shining for thousands of years, silent, steady, patient. You are one of those lights too. You might not see your own glow, but others can. Your presence brings peace. Your words bring wisdom. Your heart, even bruised, brings warmth. The world isn't done with you yet. Your chapter isn't over. It's just unfolding, slowly, softly, like a sunrise after a long night. Let yourself believe that something beautiful is still ahead, because it is. You've already proven that you can survive darkness. Now it's time to let the light in again. So tonight, if you sit in the quiet, know this: your story still matters. Your life still carries meaning. You are loved, even from afar. Take comfort in this silence, because within it, There's space for healing. There's space for peace. There's space for you. You have given so much of yourself to others. Now it's time to give a little of that love back to you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are a masterpiece still in motion. So rest easy tonight. Let the world fade into peace. Let your heart remember all that love, all that hope, all that light. It's still within you. It's always been there. And wherever you are right now, may you feel comfort, warmth, and the gentle knowing that you are not alone. Good night, dear friend. You matter. You always will.